So much for that live report. We'll check back in with you later on during the show. Well, the extreme heat and lack of rain have Oklahoma farmers fearing for the worst for their livestock. Ranchers depend on trees for shade to keep their cattle cool. Farmers in Miami say the trees aren't looking good and fear they might completely dry up if there's no substantial rainfall soon. If trees on their land die, ranchers will have a harder time keeping their livestock healthy.
Right now, you can look through our tree lines. Our trees are shedding leaves. We don't know. We're questioning how many trees we're going to lose.
Governor Mary Fallin declared Oklahoma to be in a state of emergency earlier last week, meaning farmers could see some financial relief soon. Swimmers enjoy one last splash in Schifferdecker Pool before it becomes a new aquatic center. The pool closed for the season at 6 last night. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter for the pool. Construction crews will begin work to transform the center into a water park. City leaders say the new aquatic center will have a lazy river, water slides, and an Olympic-sized pool with a diving well.
It's going to be more fun because then we probably get more exercise while having fun at the same time.
The pool is expected to open on Memorial Day next year. Wirt Pool will remain open till August 12th, and Cunningham Pool will be open on the weekends through Labor Day. Well, several dozen county-owned properties may soon be up for sale in southeast Kansas. The Cherokee County Treasurer's Office says there are around 70 county-owned properties that could be sold to the public. The land was acquired by the county after it couldn't be sold at tax sales more than a decade ago. Treasurer Juanita Hodgson says if the land sells, it could go back on tax rolls.
When they were already owned by the county, they just have to go through a minimal procedure instead of a tax foreclosure sale. It's county-owned property that they can just sell.
She will present the commission with the proposal at tonight's meeting. From your election headquarters, 3 Republicans are vying for the chance to replace Missouri Secretary of State Robin Carnahan this November. We start this morning with business owner Scott Rupp.
Have some counties in the state where there's more people on the voter rolls than the last census says even lives in the county. We need to clean up our voter rolls. We need to make sure that our troops that are serving overseas, defending all of our right to vote, get their ballots on time so their vote is counted. We need to have a photo voter ID, because you can go into Blockbuster and rent a movie and still have to show your photo ID, but you can go in, don't have to vote with one.
State Representative Shane Scholler is also asking for the Republican nod.
We need to make sure you're protected when you go to vote. That's why I'm proud to have passed out of the Missouri House this year a photo ID bill. We've got counties like Reynolds County where they got 25% more people on the voter rolls than people live in the county. We've got groups like Acorn have been in our state since the mid-'80s imposing voter fraud. I worked for Secretary of State Matt Blunt. I was part of the election watch team that went to St. Louis in 2001, and we found out 4 years later there was a lady convicted of fraudulent voter registration forms.
And State Senator Bill Stouffer is also in the running.
I believe you protect the ballot box with photo ID. I believe that you write fair ballot language. I believe that you make it easier to register businesses and make the interaction between business and the Secretary of State's office as smooth as possible. I've had 40 years of experience on the other side of the desk of the Secretary of State's office, and I know how to smooth those bumps out.
For KSN Your Hometown News, I'm Gretchen Bolander.
The winner of the Republican race will have 3 more challengers in November. The winner of the Democratic race, either Jason Kanner or Mr. Rabbi Alam, also on the ballot, Libertarian C.C. Spraggins and Justin Harder with the Constitutional Party. Voters have one more chance to cast their ballots for Republicans and Democrats vying for their party's nomination tomorrow. The Missouri Secretary of State's office says they expect roughly 1 million voters to head to the polls tomorrow. That would represent about 25% of the state's registered voters. Those estimates come from information gathered through each county clerk's office. We'll have complete election coverage from tomorrow's primary right here on KSN. And the state and local results will be right here on our website, 4stateshomepage.com. Well, coming up, we will have weather on the 10 with Stacy Garvilla.
That's right, and don't forget to check us out on Facebook. You can go to our Hometown Today page. We'll have lots of stories.